Anybody on the stream, can you see anything? Can you guys see anything? If it ever goes black, just keep refreshing it until you get video again. Combination of not enough bandwidth and who the hell knows what. Here we go. It's starting. Adjusting cameras. Oh shit.
Oh, you can squeeze it down there.
Please stand by for the Model 3 handovers at the factory. Here we go.
My name is Adam Slusser. I've been working here at Tesla for over 8 years now. And if you've been to the factory, you might recognize me because I host the tours here at the factory. Now, I'm standing on the main stage for tonight's event, where in just a few minutes, we're going to give the first batch of Model 3s, and we're going to give them to some very excited employees. Now, before Elon, now Elon's going to do that. We're going to learn more about the Model 3 when Elon takes the stage. But before we do that, a little history. Now, back in 2006, Elon unveiled a secret master plan. Now, it was so secret, we published it on our website. Now, it started with the limited production Tesla Roadster. Now the Tesla Roadster, it was an amazing car. And you know, electric cars of the past, they were slow and they were clunky and they had very limited range. So but the Tesla Roadster was a true sports car, and it just shattered every myth about electric vehicles of the past. Now, the Tesla Roadster was incredible because it had incredible handling, incredible acceleration, a 0 to 60 time of 3.7 seconds, all that, and it was absolutely beautiful. Now, next, we wanted to produce our next car was the Model S, a luxury sedan, and we built it right here in our own state-of-the-art factory. Now, Model S broke it won every award that the auto industry had to offer, including the coveted Motor Trend Car of the Year award, the only electric car to win that award in their entire 64-year history. Now next, we came out with Model X, our SUV. Now Model X combined, the Model X is the one with those amazing falcon wing doors that open up, and the Model X mixes the utility of a minivan with all the fun and acceleration of a true sports car. It has that amazing glass window on the top. Now, if you're looking for an electric vehicle that is incredible and it's There's no cars out there that match the Model S's and the Model X's speed or range or beauty or safety. Now, we've been hard at work working on the Model 3, designing and building it. It is an exciting time here. Now, Model 3 is our first mass market car. And like all Teslas, it's all electric. Now, Model 3, we've been working hard to design and build these cars. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hand it over to Alan and David from our design, well, they're right over here, but they're from our design studio in Hawthorne, California. So, Alan.
Thanks, Adam. My name is Alan Clark, and I lead the new programs engineering team here at Tesla.
And I'm David Imai. I lead the design team that's responsible for everything that you can see and touch on our cars. You know, Alan, if I were to narrow down the exact design approach that we use here at Tesla, it would be that all of our cars are designed from the ground up as electric vehicles. You see, Teslas don't share a platform with any other car, and we start our design process from a completely blank canvas. In turn, Model S and Model X have proven to be true examples of how form can follow function without sacrificing anything in terms of comfort, performance, or styling.
That's right. And without the limitations that come with gasoline-powered cars, like an engine, exhaust, or transmission, our engineers are given the freedom to design a truly unique architecture. It provides us an unmatched cabin volume and structural capabilities which are a foundation for an incredible crash safety and vehicle dynamics. Our cars provide an uncompromised experience, one that incorporates the best safety, comfort, performance features, and that makes up the DNA inside every single Tesla vehicle.
We're pretty proud that our Model S holds the world record as the fastest accelerating vehicle with a 0 to 60 time of just 2.5 seconds. Not only that, but it also achieved the highest safety rating NHTSA has ever awarded, with 5 stars in every single category. I remember hearing that news and getting so excited, knowing that Model S is not only one of the coolest cars in the world today, but it's also the safest. And we couldn't have done that without the close relationship that we have between our designers and engineers. Isn't that right, Alan? Just like we've done with our cars, we've removed all the formalities and physical barriers that would prevent our team from producing a superior automobile.
Yep, I think you hit the nail on the head there. Actually, one thing I love about working at Tesla is that no one really has an office, not even Elon. This allows for a much more open and direct dialogue between the teams, and it encourages sharing of new and creative ideas. Working closely together allows us to continue to introduce new technologies and features that will revolutionize the way people think about travel. It offers a fundamentally better driving experience to our customers. Having experienced the end result ourselves, we couldn't be any more excited about Model 3.
Thanks, Alan and David. These guys at the design studio are so talented. I think the favorite thing about my favorite thing about the design of the cars is how timeless the cars are. Every time I walk up to mine, it feels like I'm seeing it for the very first time. Now that we've got a little better understanding about how we design our vehicles, we're going to take you live to Tesla's Gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada. Over to you, Meredith.
Hey guys, my name is Meredith Westifer and I'm a factory design engineer here at Gigafactory. I work on modeling the requirements of production lines and making sure that they fit and work together as efficiently as possible. It's somewhat like a giant jigsaw puzzle. When I got here about 2 years ago, we had maybe 20 total Tesla employees, all working in one small, cramped construction trailer. We were looking at some steel in the ground that would eventually become the largest building in the world. It's absolutely incredible how far we've come so fast. But hey, that's Tesla. Tesla's innovative manufacturing, combined with the absolutely great economy of scale we have with this massive building, have allowed us to significantly reduce the cost of battery cell manufacturing. This in turn has allowed us to achieve part 3 of Tesla's secret master plan, the mass market affordable electric vehicle. It's safe to say that without Gigafactory, we wouldn't be here today. The batteries that we produce at Gigafactory aren't only low cost, they're also the most reliable, highest performance batteries on the market today. A high standard that we carry through in everything we do here at Tesla. Back to you, Adam.
Thanks, Meredith. You know, it's amazing how much progress we've made since I was out there, and I was only out there in January. You know, when the Gigafactory is done, it'll be the world's largest building by footprint, and will produce more batteries than all the battery factories in the world combined by a factor of 2. Now we're going to take you inside Tesla's factory, where Crystal from our manufacturing team will share a little bit more about the machine that builds the machine.
Hi everyone, my name is Crystal Spates. Currently, I'm sitting right above our General Assembly line inside the Tesla factories right here in Fremont, California. I'm super excited to welcome everyone watching from around the world because for the past 9 months, I've been working with the team that actually built the cars we are delivering today. Not everyone gets a glimpse inside the way their car is built, so we thought we'd give you a sense of what it's like to be in the factory. First, I think it's important to appreciate that manufacturing one of anything isn't actually that hard, but manufacturing that one thing thousands of times the same way every time is way more difficult. That's why we focus a tremendous amount of energy on constantly innovating the manufacturing process. This ensures that we can deliver you, our customer, a product that's on time and reliable. One of the ways we've been able to achieve this is with our vertical integration. Tesla manufactures as much of the car as possible right here in-house. We not only build the powertrains, but we weld, paint, and assemble all of the vehicles ourselves. As a result, our manufacturing teams can maintain a level of flexibility that you simply wouldn't see anywhere else. And I have to say, at the end of the day, the quality of our product comes down to the people. And I'm lucky to work side by side with them every day. My team really is the best. True go-getters who are scrappy, creative, and problem solvers. To be around people who are so energetic about what they do every single day is infectious. The spirit of knowing we are all working towards an incredibly difficult goal, but pushing to crush it is really exhilarating and motivating for us all. So here's a shout out to all of my friends in General Assembly, the people who made this moment happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal. Now, joining me on stage is our next guest, Bria Loveday. She became an overnight viral hit when she suggested to Elon via Twitter that Tesla ought to host a contest for the best user-generated commercial. In response, we launched a global competition just a few days later. Bria, thank you for joining us tonight. Can you tell us how old you are and where you're from?
I just turned 11 and I'm from Michigan.
Congratulations on turning 11. Now, I read the letter that you sent to Elon, and it was great. Can you tell us how you felt when you found out that Elon responded?
I was really excited because of how big it was.
Yeah, it is a big deal, isn't it? Now you know you've received hundreds of submissions, and have you watched any of them?
Yes, I did.
Do you have a favorite?
No, I can't choose.
There's a lot of really good ones, aren't they? But this week we posted the top 10 Loveday videos on our Twitter feed, so our fans could vote on them.
And tonight we'll play you the top 3. Here are the first 2.
Ooh, car. Just kidding. This is not a car commercial. It's on a super quick Tesla fan video. First up, a super quick Tesla overview. This is a Tesla Model S, an all-electric car. Zero emissions, a regenerative braking, dual motor, all-wheel drive. It's the safest car on the road, but it can do 0 to 60 in 2.5. And now, people asking stuff. How do you charge it? Easy, regular charge at any of these, supercharged at any of these, or just use one of these. We charge while we sleep. Next.
Can you road trip?
Road tripping. Yes, just enter your destination. Ooh. Hey. And ta-da! Supercharging stops included, which time out nicely with this. Next! Electric cars really small. No, the Tesla Model S is super spacious. Can comfortably fit 5 adults with rear-facing seats. Fit 2 more kids in the back. And no engine means you can put your junk in the front. Next! Doesn't electricity come from fossil fuels? Tesla solar panels and solar roofs. Tesla's Gigafactory. Manufacturing batteries for energy storage. It's like a renewable energy ecosystem. Next!
Well, global warming's a hoax.
Nope, I'm done. When life gets stressful, you can have 5 power with your Tesla. Just Kidding. This Tesla is summoning, which is great if your garage looks like this. Since a Tesla can summon into or out of tight spaces because it has radar, sonar, ultrasonic sensors, cameras, Tesla vision, and more. And we run out of time. To learn more, visit your nearest Tesla dealership. Just kidding. Tesla doesn't have dealerships because no one needs that. No. Instead, visit any of their showrooms or go to Tesla.com. You can buy your Tesla online because it's 2017. You should be able to do that. And that's it for my super quick Tesla fan video. Yeah!
Sequence start. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Weren't those great, Bria? And would you like to announce the winner?
And the winner is Marquise Brownlee.
concludes our pre-event webcast. I want to thank you, our customers and fans who tuned in to watch tonight's event. We couldn't have done any of this without your support. Please keep watching as Elon will be taking this stage shortly. Enjoy the show.
All right, guys, that's it until Elon comes up. I'm gonna zoom out. How's the stream working for you? I know it's blurred, and that's because it's a little too dark out for a phone. Yeah, the focus is because it's too dark. Let's see if I can see. There we go. I have no manual controls over the focus. Doesn't want to focus on the stage. No manual control over the focus because YouTube app doesn't provide me with manual control. Elon will be speaking in just a couple minutes. They're getting ready. They're preparing for him. Yeah, they should. So far, all my live streams work. Okay, looks like they're getting ready already. And remember, I have everything recorded. I'll be going up on the channel in 4K with crystal clear vision. All right, here we are.
Hey everybody!
Oh, it's Franz.
Welcome to the back of Fremont. I couldn't imagine a better place to be on a Friday night. Glad you're here with me. My name is Franz. I head up design for Tesla, and I've been waiting a long time for this moment. I don't know about you guys, right? As Adam said, I just want to say a special thank you to everybody that's here in Fremont. We have some guests, referral guests here also in the back. People at Gigafactory, our employees all around the world, and of course, everybody that's tuned in and watching online. We couldn't do it at all without all of you, especially our employees that work day and night, in and out, and just awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause, come on. But I know you're not here to hear me talk about how beautiful our cars are. Who do you want to see and hear? Yeah, Elon. So help me bring Elon to the stage. Let's point your attention over there.
Over there.
And let's count it down. Come on. 10,
9, 8, 7. Oh, there he comes.
For those that are watching this online, just a couple things I want to point out before I go into the presentation. The projector that is producing that image is powered by a Model S. There are no wires. So that is a projector on a Model S with the energy coming from the battery pack, and that is what's producing that image. That is the factory. Like a lot of people may not realize, that is actually part of the factory. That is not a screen. And the people in the audience are the people that have designed and engineered and built the Model 3. All right, so let's talk about what goes into making the Model 3. It starts off with design. So congratulations to the design team. You've done a phenomenal job. I've enjoyed working with you every week. You guys are amazing. Nice work. So there are many elements of the design. It's difficult to actually say exactly what makes it good, but except that we agonize over every curve, over every detail, every corner, every element of the interior, the exterior, including things that people probably won't even notice. We care about every part of it. So let's go to the next part of the interior. We aimed for something that was a very simple, clean design, because I think in future, well, really, future being now, that the cars will be increasingly autonomous. So you won't really need to look at an instrument panel all that often. You'll be able to do whatever you want. You'll be able to watch a movie, talk to friends, go to sleep. Every model, every Tesla being produced right now, the Model 3, the Model S, the Model X has all of the hardware necessary for full autonomy. And I think a lot of people still don't realize that. It's got the 8 cameras, it's got 12 ultrasonic sonars, it's got the forward radar, and it's got over 10 teraops of computing capability. Let's go more into the interior. So one of the challenges with the car was, since it is smaller than a Model S, how do we make a car that is smaller on the outside, bigger on the inside? So we took an idea from the Model X, which was the canopy screen that makes you feel like if you're in a Model X, it makes you feel like you're flying a helicopter. It really has this amazing feel. And we turned that around, put that on the rear of the Model 3, so that you can still have a great deal of rear headroom and have this amazing view while being in a smaller car. It's actually was one of the toughest design challenges of making the Model 3. And then, in terms of engineering the car, we had to engineer it to be a lot easier to build. The Model S is an amazing car, but it's very hard to build. So we have to get the part count down, design it still to be light, but also make it affordable. And I think that the team's done an amazing job of that. And then where this really shows up is in things like safety. So let's take a look at the safety video. So on the one hand, you've got a car that is one of the safest cars in the world, a Volvo S60. So there's a lot of cars that say they are 5-star, and they are sort of 5-star. That's not a scientific metric, but even though they are something like the Volvo, great car, by normal standards, very safe. The Volvo is arguably the second safest car in the world. But I think it is obvious which car you would prefer to be in an accident. So, the first and foremost, the engineering of the car was safety. Then, in terms of production, the thing that's going to be the major challenge for us over the next 6 to 9 months is how do we build a huge number of cars. And frankly, we're going to be in production hell. Welcome to production hell. That's going to be where we are for at least 6 months, maybe longer. But you guys know that you're veterans, been through this. So I look forward to working alongside you, journey through hell. And as the saying goes, if you're going through hell, keep going.
Really?
So just to give you a sense of the size of the factory, we've got our Fremont car factory, where we are right now, is the second largest footprint building in the world. And that's going to ultimately produce 500,000 Model 3s and about 100,000 combined S and X vehicles, and maybe more if we can do it. But it just gives you, I want to give you a sense of the scale and how much has to go right. So then a frequent question I get asked, I noticed it's popping up on Twitter quite a lot. Where is my Model 3? Sometimes not phrased quite as nicely as that. Well, we're building the cars as fast as we can. We're going to drive this ramp as hard as we possibly can. I have here a chart, so if you were having trouble falling asleep, then this chart might help you. The point is to give you a sense of how manufacturing actually works. There are 10,000 unique parts in a Model 3, and these are coming from all over the world. About 2/3 come from North America, and about 1/3 from the rest of the world. But as you can see with this chart, which looks like we're being shot with ICBMs. I think that is the ICBM chart, actually. Well, we need missile command. But almost anything that goes wrong anywhere in the world, if we haven't buffered the supply chain, will interrupt the production progress. When you have 10,000 unique items in a vehicle or any object, any one of them can slow down the production process. So the production rate will move as fast as the slowest and least luckiest components in the whole mix. Then on top of that, we have the Gigafactory. So this is so much. We started off with there being nothing. There was just a sort of desert, and built what is now one of the largest. It's actually now the largest battery factory in the world. And when it's done, we'll produce more lithium-ion batteries than the rest of global production combined from one building. So, in fact, let's go to the Gigafactory live so we can connect to them. We have a whole bunch of people at Nevada that help to make the battery pack, and the motor for the powertrain. And so we've got giant factory making battery packs and powertrains, giant factory making cars, and giant supply chain. And so all of those have to work together in cadence in order to get to our initial target of 5,000 cars a week, and then hopefully by the end of next year towards 10,000 cars a week. And then you're probably wondering, okay, will I be able to charge my car? Well, this is like probably the second most common question I get on Twitter, like, the supercharger is full, what is wrong with you? Why are you such a huge idiot? Sorry. Okay, we are tripling the number. By the end of next year, there will be 3 times as many superchargers as there are today. So that should really help out a lot. And essentially, you'll be able to go almost anywhere in North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and many parts of Asia and the Gulf area by the end of next year. Eventually, you'll be able to go anywhere on Earth. Yeah. So, thank you. And actually, technically, you can go anywhere on Earth, because anywhere on Earth where there's electricity, you can charge your car. So the supercharger is just about being able to charge your car really fast. Okay, so let's talk about the specs for the Model 3. There are 2 main variants. There's the standard and the long range. The standard, well, is going to be $35,000 for a 220-mile range. It's going to be a fast car, so the acceleration will still be well under 6 seconds, 130 mile-an-hour top speed. And then you can also get the long-range one, which will have a range of 310 miles. And be about roughly 5 seconds to 60 and 140 mile-an-hour top speed. So it's going to be a really great car. I think you will not be able to find a better car, gasoline or electric, in that price range that is anywhere near as great. All right. So let's head over some cars. We have the first 30 production cars here being charged right now, right there. Hey guys, those are actual owners getting actual production cars. So there's actually, let's see, so there's actually a total of 50 production cars that we've made this month, and 20 of which will be used for engineering validation, 30 of which will be on the roads with customers. And I want to just say to those that have lined up to buy a Model 3 and that in some cases spent days outside of our stores to be first on the list. I just want you to know we really, that really matters to us, and we really care. We're going to do everything we possibly can to get you the car as soon as possible. So we're going to work day and night to do right by the loyalty that you've shown us. Thank you for doing that. And just a reminder, we've got now 3 cars in production. There's the X, the S, and the 3. Those letters can be combined however you like. And to give you a sense, if you order a Model 3 now, you'll probably get it towards the end of next year. But because the S and the X are in production, if you order them now, you can get them in about 1 or 2 months. And as I'd like to thank all the customers who own a Model S and X, and those who buy a Model S and an X, because in doing so, you make the 3 possible. The money that we make with an S and X all goes into building a Model 3. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for a long-time supporters. Thank you guys for making it. Thank you. All right.
Well, let's get in line for some test drives. Let's see the interior. First ones are leaving. Packing them up. No big surprise. He flat out said this was a delivery event for the first 30. Test drives are coming. I get test drive number 356. All right, let's go see about test drives. Oh, there he is. There's Bjorn.
Yeah, we've been behind you all the time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we are behind you. Yeah, I got you.
Apparently Tesla's stream was down most of the time.
It was?
Yeah.
But
Also, the trunk looked bigger than I anticipated as well. So we're going to get to see that in just a little bit here. Let's go check out the line. I've been taking spy shots of the Model 3 all night, or all day actually. You can see them on my Facebook page, facebook.com/KManAuto. Same as my YouTube channel, KMANAUTO. Now serving 1 through 50. Wow, it's going to be a little bit of a wait. What do we got here? Oh.
Hey, sorry, this is for press only. This is for media only, so if you could stay up here, that'd be great. Thank you.
What kind of media?
Sorry?
What kind of media?
Yeah, you don't have a press badge.
I don't have a press badge, so they won't let me go over there. Despite me getting more sales than the mass media for them ever has. Right? That's why we're here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All the mass media says, oh, they can't do it. They're not going to do it. They'll never succeed. Well, we're out there selling for them. Okay. So we'll just stay right here for a minute. Let me unplug my charging cable from the phone. F the, whoever said F the media, yeah, I agree. So, that's why we got 250x zoom. Zoom you guys in too. The headlights actually look pretty good. I like the new styling. My concern is they don't throw off as much light as I thought they would. Not too bad. How you doing?
What do you think so far?
Well, I'm impressed about the range.
Well, that's what it needs to be.
Yeah, that's what it is. The range. I just can't wait to see the production interior now.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
it really does
You're in
look
the way,
like
though.
just a slightly smaller Model S.
I don't know. Is he in the way?
no, not at all.
Stay right here because that is not really an access point.
The way I see the Model 3 is fixing a lot of deficiencies from the Model S.
Yeah.
Door pockets, cup holders not in the right spot.
The damn self-presenting door handles that never seem to last.
Yeah, you've had your share problems. Everybody has.
Yep. All right, people are getting in the Model 3s now. So as they roll off for rides, we're going to record it, and eventually we'll get inside them. No, Tesla didn't use any Mercedes parts as far as I know on the Model 3. Everything's theirs. So no Mercedes style steering wheel this time around.
Come on, focus.
It's just too dark for these phones.
Yeah, I know, on these phones.
9:35. At least the night's progressing faster than I thought it would.
Well, that's a good idea, is hanging it on the phone. That's what I should have got. I should have brought my hook too.
Actually, I have a rig so I can put on two phones and I can do VR.
This white one, that's
Oh, they're shutting the lights up.
nice. So the interior on these is the premium. That's what they're doing first.
Oh, they're doing premium interior.
They're doing premium first, bigger battery packs first, real drive. And it's a vegan interior, just like the new Model S is.
Yeah, so everything's vegan, no leather. I'm just interested how that's going to hold up because
well, your multi-pattern seats held up fairly well after thousands of miles.
Yeah, but like the new ultra white interior.
Well, the perforated ones are shit.
No, not the perforated. It felt like a thin eBay car seat cover.
That's how they wear fairly well, except for the perforated ones.
Yeah, the
Bjorn
perforated
had a lot
ones.
of problems. His ripped.
Yep.
I have friends in Calgary. Theirs ripped.
There, better shot of the 3 without the headlights on. And of course, they're going to turn on now because someone's getting in. They're going to hit the brake. Okay, someone's having a bug meltdown.
I love the headlights on this car.
Yeah, they do. I think they look pretty good.
Really nice. LED.
I wonder, they don't seem to put out a lot of light though. Yeah, they don't blind other drivers, but I want to be able to see.
Those DLRs are pretty bright.
Yeah, I'm a proponent of having the DRLs at full brightness on the Model S when you turn your headlights on.
We're in Canada and they're required by law.
Well, I mean, they're on, but they dim when you turn the headlights on. Otherwise, those could almost be headlights on their own.
Yeah, they could be. It looks like the, I can't tell from here, but it looks like a lot of the pictures I saw, it looks like the whole headliner is Alcantara.
Yeah.
And the door inserts are Alcantara.
Yeah, they're going premium with all these initials.
Well, that's good because if they're going to compete against the BMWs and stuff, they got to have something better.
Yeah.
So these ones are just test driving everything.
This is all media.
Oh, it's media?
People with press pass, although now
I tried so hard to get a press pass, they wouldn't hear it. Too bad. That's okay, we get test rides.
So I doubt I'll get one then.
Were you at the reveal event last year? I forget.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. And that's a nice sound.
Yeah.
Ryan!
Yeah, I'd like to comment on that, everybody. When they close the doors, they close everything, even though it's cheaper steel. Just to show you the build quality, it's got that heavy Model S thunk when you close the door. Not a hollow, empty sound. It's got a nice thunk of solid build quality.
It sounds really solid.
Yeah. It's definitely not a Chevy Spark build quality. What color would I choose? I'd probably have to say black. Where are those from?
Magnets.
Oh.
They're aluminum doors.
Oh, they are?
I'm sure they're. I'm sure the whole car's
Oh, you're gonna check.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna test it.
Well, they said it's supposed to be mostly steel now and aluminum. I mean, it's possible the body's aluminum and the frame's
I have
steel.
a feeling the whole thing's aluminum, just like Model S, with steel in the crash protection areas.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good feeling it is. But I'm gonna test that theory out.
Yeah. These are their demo cars after all.
What's that? 5100. Okay.
Oh, you're 371. I'm 356. Oh, there it goes.
Did I take a picture? Oh shit. Oh man, it's too bad. I can't get a good shot of it.
Are you're not live streaming, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right, here it goes. One, two.
I love the lights. I like the lights. The lights look good, don't they?
Yeah, I like that they got rid of the little dot from the LEDs. It just looks so smooth now.
To the frosted look.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah, I know. Chris got the right idea. I've got a hook like that, and I forgot to tell you. Mine's sitting inside the car, so I can.
Show us the front.
It looks so much better in person. It does. Than it does in pictures, doesn't it?
Can you show us the front?
Open the front.
Turn the lights on.
Wave to the media, Chris.
Hey!
Looks good like this with the dark and the shadows. See, okay, so remember what I was telling you about the crease lines?
Yeah.
See how sharp the crease lines are? Yeah, I told you, it's gorgeous, crease lines. That's a pearl white too, that's really nice.
Yeah, pearl white. Everybody, this is pearl white. It's not showing too well on camera, but the pearl white is absolutely stunning on the Model 3. I'd say probably the only design elements I don't like at this time, number one, their choice of rims, and number two, the floating screen. It just looks like they glued an iPad to the dash. Other than that, this is one beautiful car. I got 2.5 thousand people on live stream that want to see the front. I got 2.5 thousand people watching right now. They want to see the front.
Open the front.
Open the front.
Come on, guys.
2.6 thousand.
Laura, you get the lights on that one. You get the lights on.
Go down there. They have like 4 ones, white ones. Can you give me one at least?
That's blue. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I love those wheels. Elvis pants. Ryan in line for this? Yeah, he's up there. Keep an eye on our number, kid. Yeah.
the red. No, that looks like the regular multi-coat metallic, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
multi-color.
why.
The color palette's the same as
Yeah.
Model S.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Minus a couple of specialties
Yeah.
like obsidian black. What I want to know is how much are they going to upcharge for the colors?
It's almost the same amount of paint as a Model S.
Oh, it's the same paint.
Yeah.
There's Marquez over there.
Where?
It's right next to the
Well, should we just go say hi to Marquez for a minute? Marquez Brownlee? Marquez?
Hey, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm K-Man. I'm one of, between me and Bjorn, we do the Tesla blog.
Got it. Awesome.
So, congratulations, absolutely. Nice to meet you too, finally.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm live streaming, and you just had a lot of people just say they love you and great video.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Tell them I said thank you.
They said they heard you. All right. Okay, let's walk around a little bit because we're not going to see any more Model 3 right there. And I'm leaking cords out my. Oh, it's going pretty quick. 50 to 100.
Alright, thanks, Dan. We'll see you on the flip side.
Catch that shell, girl.
Oh, where can we go? Okay, nah, it's not going to work. I'm going to nonchalantly walk back over this way. Nope.
Are you allowed to be able to watch from the sides here, or is this only
It's supposed to be pressed, but yeah. All right, yeah. There's no way until test drive time that I'm going to get closer to these. So, do you want me just to keep? All right, I'm going to try and squeeze back up here. And we'll just keep the footage rolling of the Model 3s over here for now.
How is it?
We're not going to get
opening the doors?
Yeah, was it weird? Only the first time. As soon as you
Oh, I'm not going to stop filming.
I guess it might be weird teaching everybody how to make a car. That's a conversation. That's true.
Did they show you the front?
Yeah, it's pretty small.
There's a front.
There is a front. It's the size. It's the same size as a domestic overhead in an airline.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Yeah. So you can feel like a backpack.
With the trunk seats?
Yeah, I think it's 15 cubic feet, and then the back seats go down, so like if you have
okay.
multiple back seats.
Get out of
3 grocery bags would not fit in this front.
3 grocery bags. This full. 2. That's about as much as you can fit. Yeah, it'll be full.
Did you fit in the rear at all?
I didn't. I looked in it, but I didn't.
He keeps referencing that you can take Tesla around the world and charge it. It's like the second or third time I've heard anyone saying that. And I'm like, dude, the connectors are different, you know? Even if I took it on the ferry to Europe, the connectors are not gonna, yeah, so.
There goes the blue again.
Alright,
Interview this guy. Winner of
Yep.
Love Day. Did you?
Yep, we got it. Got
Okay, got it? Okay.
And to congratulate him.
Yeah.
I love how they rated these.
You got to
Okay, just gonna grab a quick something to wet my whistle. Crazy here. Maybe a beer. What kind of beer do you have?
So we have Lagunitas IPA, Sierra Pisco, and Anchorstein.
Anything but an IPA.
I'll go with the Anchorstein then.
Okay. Elon's not around anymore. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's better. All right.
Favorite things coming together, right?
All right, I have an idea. All right, let's go talk to people and get their opinions on the car. $101 to $150. They're catching up. Oh, there's Bjorn. Just gonna film.
Absolutely.
Okay. There's the guy.
Nice place for shooting.
Yeah. This will be the spot for loading, so we'll just leave the camera here for a few. Oh, that is gorgeous. And there's like the grayish silver. That doesn't look too bad either, but it could also be the lighting. There's black, gloss black, looks just like the Model S black. I'm sure you guys know what color I'll choose. live stream inside the car too, as much as I can. Don't know how much light I'll get you, but we'll do what we can. That's the gray again. Kind of like a dolphin gray, same as the Model S. Not a fan of that one. The white.
Pearl white.
That's the pearl white. Gorgeous as ever. I was never a fan of the gloss white. Yes, I know. I want. Yes, I am. I will live stream the test drive. And I'm trying to I tried getting them to open the front. I will keep asking. Gonna do some moving here. Do it.
Kind of like a roller coaster.
Do it.
It's good. I don't even need to sell it. He's got it for us.
Maybe after the
Yeah, definitely go for the 3 and then we'll check out. I know that S-Ride is kind of a once in a lifetime thing. You can actually do it on our test track. Alright. And there's not really a line for it. Pretty fast. Well, we've been doing test rides.
They're about halfway to my number for the test drive, or maybe at least a third to halfway.
So do you have a time limit, like what time you guys close? 10 right now.
It's 10 o'clock.
We've been aiming to be here until at least
Right after the test drive, I'm unfortunately going to have to head out. So
we have a feeling people
I can stay that long, and then it's off to the airport.
prepared to be here till 1 a.m. if necessary. Okay. But I mean, we've had a lot of people excited about this, and we're like, yeah, see what happens. How did you guys like seeing what Elon had to say?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Are you on live? Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm like kind of holding them up.
Oh, I'm not live.
So I'm just wondering what kind of battery pack you use. Yeah.
So this car is a little bit different. The drivers have been briefed on what kind of okay. I would definitely keep the questions of the car specific questions to the actual driver. Okay. Because they're all driving in a different. I don't know what the difference. All the drivers.
Don't have too much of a choice about talking over the music. They won't turn it down.
They're not all exactly the same style.
Okay.
So I know there was like 2 that Elon put up there, so they are 2 different.
Oh, alright.
I don't know what the breakdown is.
Alright.
Yeah, definitely the drivers should know which one you're doing.
Would you happen to know anything about the Model 3 keys?
The Model 3. So people have been asking me about that. That's another question. I was like, my expertise here is opening the doors. I don't know too much about that.
Hey, I've been asking everybody. No one will show me the front, and no one will show me a key. So.
Well, if you get into the ride, they might be able to help you out. Are you going to be taking a test ride as well?
For the 3, not the S.
Yeah, this is the 3 line right here.
Oh, this is? Oh,
this is Thunder. Oh, yeah, so that's a different line. That's the press line.
Yeah, they won't be
So
in
this
that
is actually your 3 line right here. So if you just hang out in here, you'll be on that 3 line. 3 ride pretty soon. Yeah, I'm more here trying to get people convinced to go on the S ride because it seems like no one wants to go on it.
Not anymore. We're here for the 3.
Well, there's still some people that were not in here early, like when you were here earlier.
Yeah.
So we're like, you should still take the S ride. I still want to take an S ride. I think it's gonna be fun. But yeah,
So this is the 3 line.
This is the 3 line. So you stay here, stick in this line, you'll get into that Model 3.
Perfect.
We got a lot more Model 3s out here than S's, so.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
You said they kept, what, 20 separate for testing, so they got plenty.
Yeah, those numbers doesn't make sense for them.
Gorgeous.
So
that's pretty nice for a $35,000 car. You know what color you want?
Black. Everything I do is black.
Yeah, I used to drive black cars myself, but I'm looking at them like the blue looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like the blue.
Signature red is where it's at.
Signature red?
Unfortunately, there's no signature red for the 3s.
Enjoy your 3 ride.
All right, thank you so much.
His job is to rub. His job is to remove the fingerprints. Yeah.
Maybe sooner, guys. Apparently we walked into this Model 3 line and nobody's stopped us yet. Yeah.
Wow.
I had a little hiccup right before the main event, and I had to restart everything from scratch, but I was up to 5,000 for a few minutes.
5,000
people, yeah.
Wow, 5,000 people. This guy. Okay, so Canada's on the break. It's kind of funny. Also the fronts, it seems to have 4 points.
The Model 3 does support 19-inch wheels, so I'm guessing that any kind of Model S rim will also fit, or any kind of 19-inch Model S rim will fit the Model 3. 21s will not. 21-inch rims will rub the inner fenders and the wheel wells. I can tell you right now, these are definitely sturdier than the Model 3 prototypes we were in last year. Those were mostly composite.
That's 10.
I'm just going to keep this rolling. You know what? We're going to get into the Model 3 a lot sooner than I anticipated, guys. Maybe another 10 minutes. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Model 3s that I can see right now. That doesn't include any of the ones that are out for the drives already. So this is going real quick. Not like last year where they only had 2 functioning Model 3s.
Maybe on Q&A sessions or so.
On my 90D, the Aero rims, the original Aero rims, extend my range by about 10 to 30 miles per charge. My watts per mile, I can get as low as 225 watts per mile at 75 miles per hour on the freeway with my Aeros, and range mode turned on my 90D. This is a really good beer brewed in San Francisco called Anchor Steam beer. If anybody is interested. No, not bad for some rims. I have seen someone bolt pizza pans onto his factory 19-inch rims and gave him about an extra 50 miles per charge. Unfortunately, the pizza pans didn't look too good. Ah, shoot. Oops. Somehow I always managed to spill the beer at the Tesla event. The best one was in 2014 at the Detroit Owners Appreciation event. I had the beer in the same hand I was holding the camera, so I put the camera up and dumped the whole thing right before I got to shake hands with Elon.
Yeah, but the journalist told me that, right? It's actually okay. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. All right.
Okay, hold on, guys.
He knows the difference.
My phone mount's loosening up. Tightening it down. Okay, there we go. I've never gotten, well, I take that back. I did about 100 miles on the Cyclones, which came with my 90D. I sold those because I was putting my, what do you call it, Aeros on anyways. The employees have pretty much gone home.
For the Model 3 is 200 size is good.
What happens if I wait online here and then it goes faster over there?
No problem. Yeah, you can always come back. Like even if you want to go on a Model S test drive, if you haven't gone on that on the ride, I would recommend that. And then when you come back, the line will probably die down. Yeah, the S it goes on the test track. If you've heard it.
The phone's actually mounted directly onto my Sony FDR AX53 camcorder.
just like the Model S.
So where my camcorder's looking is where you guys are looking. Guys, my 4K footage comes first. Sorry, guys. Here comes the blue again.
Let's see whether he.
Those wheels just look so tiny compared to the S. I know it's only a 1-inch difference.
Let's see this one.
There's the Pearl again. Oh, gorgeous.
Okay, the screen is like a larger version of the latest iPad. It's not that distracting.
It looks like they just glued a tablet to the back.
Yes, pretty much.
Isn't that how the i3 was?
Yeah,
not the
i3.
Yeah, what?
But the i3 is a much longer but smaller one. Like all the BMWs.
Yeah.
You can look at my BMWs. It's a long one, but it seems that the Mercedes and the BMWs nowadays the navigation is all one piece sticking out. So it's all similar to this one.
There is no handbrake, but if you press and hold down the parking button, it will activate the e-brake in a similar fashion, but it won't give you a full lockup for drifting.
Yeah, we're first. Monorail.
Fingerprint lines. Yeah.
I do. I'm from New Jersey, so. Yeah. And then Lev, be out there. I know all the Jersey guys.
It's so quiet.
Hey.
Hi.
He's like my great grandson in Tesla. Yeah. There's a bunch of guys I brought in back in there. So,
Here comes the black.
when I go home to New Jersey.
Those are some interesting handles.
Larger than any other car in this class. Larger than Ioniq.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever. It's like a small.
So on the door handles, are these press in, or how do the door handles work on these?
Sure. It's similar to Aston Martin, which I haven't experienced, but don't film me, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. It's
I'm
cool. But basically, you push them in. The push opens the door, and then the handle that comes out, you just grab that to manually pull it open and close.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, once you push it, it's electric, just like the S, and it just pops, and then you just grab it.
I see.
There's definitely an elegant way. You kind of either do overhand or underhand, one way or the other.
Okay.
Well, it's still better than the self-presenting that fails so often on the S.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot better. I know that, but early on,
They found one on me. It took me $1,000 to replace.
Yeah, I just had 3 tuned up a month ago, and one's failing again.
Oh.
That one has those, seems like some kind of efficient rims. Yeah, similar to what I've seen in.
Yeah, these look like a more efficient rim.
I wonder how many miles.
Yeah, this is the 18-inch rim.
Oh, this is 18-inch.
Probably save some energy. It looks cool too. It's not that.
Is it optional rims?
Yeah. I'm not sure
kind of like
what's standard and what's not yet, but you'll be able to maybe choose the rims.
Okay.
These are an aerodynamic design. I don't know how much extra range they'll give you, but on Model S, when we had aero wheels, I think it was like. It wasn't huge. I think it was like 3%. Maybe 5 miles.
I got the arrows. I'm getting actually about 10 to 30 miles more per charge.
Oh, good.
Watts per mile down to as low as 225 at 75 miles an hour.
That's awesome. That's really good.
So they are all 18-inch wheels, like these.
No, I believe the silver ones are 19. If you look, you'll see a little less rubber.
Okay. So silver is 19 and this is 18. This blue one.
Reverse. These are 19s.
Okay.
The black ones are 18s.
Okay, so 19 and those are 18. So this is 19. Okay.
No badging on the back.
No. Is it all just because of this cars no badging, or is all the cars no badging?
Couldn't answer that one yet.
All right.
Are we allowed to look under the car?
No. Look for that sticker. I know you guys can see a sticker. I know. Where's the sticker?
I almost bet you guys it's a software lock.
Yeah.
Because the difference in pack size doesn't have to be as great for these as it does on the S either.
Yep. I think they are smart enough to remove all the sticker at the back.
Yeah.
Maybe at the bottom.
Trunk, frunk, and charge port. Yes, I got it, guys. I got the request. The problem is they're not cooperating with us.
Hey man, how are you? I want to video forever, man. That's so cool. I run like one of the Tesla Facebook groups. Oh, cool. Yeah, man. Pretty cool. We got a photo together? Yeah, sure. Hey, you want me to? Yeah, this guy, right? Started Tesla videos in Netherlands, right?
I think the charge port might be on the left.
No, it's the same as the Model S.
Yeah.
Norway, yeah.
Oh, there's the Model S back there.
Yep.
I don't know, for some reason the red one looks like a leaf to me. From this perspective,
A little bit, right?
You agree, right?
Yeah. The front, especially the front.
There's just something about the nose. It kind of looks leafish with the lights.
Yep.
But it's only the red one.
Well, maybe they will change it on the new Leaf.
Could be. Yeah. It's supposed to be something based on the Rogue or the the Murano. Rogue. Okay, there. That's a better profile. I mean, it really does just look just like a Mini S.
Yes.
Slightly smaller. It's not that much.
Shorter
5
shorter
inches or
boot.
is it 10 inches?
Shorter boot.
Yeah.
And then a little bit, the front a little bit shorter.
To go frameless door is super expensive. You open the door. Oh. It's just flat.
That looks good. Okay. Alright, it looks better than Ioniq. Yes, I have to admit.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Oh wow. We move up.
Okay, you can compare two cars. There's a Model S, a red color. There's a Model 3. You can see that.
This is really cool. I mean, it's definitely like that test drive. But we got this Model 3.
Bjorn, we got a shout out to you from Australia.
Alright, there's a shout out for you from Australia. Say hi.
Yo, hello. From down under, yeah.
Oh, that took off.
You know, yes. By the time we get there, they will have low state of charge.
They have a lot of supercharger there. Come on.
I want this lady to do our test drive. She drives like a maniac.
That's where the performance come in.
Darn right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like
pockets in the back also.
Whoever recommended Tesla tiny houses, I love that idea.
I like the armrest.
Would you guys watch it if I started building a Tesla tiny house?
It's like design.
Okay, shut off the main camcorder because that's only got 20 minutes battery left.
Like it's supposed to be. Like
We don't know, and nobody else seems to know the exact kilowatt hour capacity of the packs. Come on, focus. There we go. It's so quiet. It's magical. I missed it. How do they do that?
rubber armrest. There's a pocket in the doors, front and back. That means better utilization of space. Adjustable mid-headrest. Yes. For better visibility, the white ones are here. But the they also see the custom yellow. I think it might be movable like the Model X.
Yeah, it has a little more like sharpness to it versus like cut off.
Also like flip up just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like when they first came out, more sexiness over there.
The AC works exactly like the Model S. It uses a scroll compressor. And I'm sure it still uses the Modine chiller unit.
Inside, there's no door handle. So there's just a button. So when you grab the door handle to get out, you push this button and it opens. So that's a little different.
Yeah, I test drove the 3
Nice.
sorry. These guys don't know when the configurator goes online. Oh, it's a Model S. Bjorn, John from Niagara Falls wanted me to share with you that the Moto Trend photos show no metal anchor points in the front.
No metal anchor points in the front.
I keep missing the darn... How did those door handles open? Dang it. I keep missing the door handles.
Okay, so it's like press in here, press here, it comes out like that,
Oh,
and then
okay.
grab it and open.
Yeah, I'd take that over the self-presenting. I hope they come up with a
So
retro.
it's more of a mechanical feel than the electrical feel of it.
Yeah, I'd take that because it's always the self-present that's the failing part.
Say about the metal, whatever. It's like, so the door handle is like you press here, you press this side, so this one come out, and then go in. So it's more on the mechanical feeling instead of like electrical.
You don't have to worry about it not presenting. The only failure point would be the micro switch, but instead of the presenting.
It would still be like you press it and then you have to do that thingy.
Well, you press it and then just kind of pull. Okay, you can. Okay,
Okay, this blue one here.
And then this one, this one coming up, you can see.
All right, here we're finally close enough. Let's see if we can get it.
So AP2 cameras. Okay.
All right, if you can't see it on the live stream, you'll be able to see it, or you would have if they didn't walk right in front of the camera.
These have leather seats from cows, but
all leather seats. I think they are eventually going to change to regular.
Okay, so basically you just press the door handle in, the backside pops out and you pull it.
Yep, the large side.
So no self-presenting, so one very, very, very majorly big removal of a failure point. Thank you, Elon and design team.
Expensive.
Yeah, an expensive repair. All right, let's see if we can catch it again on the silver one. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I think it's us. It's our turn now. Yeah, it's our turn now.
Can you demo that door handle for me? Thank you.
Anyone else?
We have 3 people.
Yeah.
We'll have some more. Oh, you got 3?
3 people.
Are there 2? You got 2, right? 2? Group of 2. 2?
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
That's the guy who drove us.
Yeah, so those 3 of us, we will take
the event. It's been great so far. It's been really cool.
You see it? You see it?
Yeah,
You see
it's
it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part, Ben? I took a test drive in the Model S.
No, that's not good enough. All right, you guys will just have to watch the 4K version for the door handles, and yeah, we're next.
Now I work at Reddit.
You know what? I like the software layout of that screen.
Yep.
I'm the PM of
I hope
it's
they-
like it's a large new iPad, the newest version of it. Big screen.
Looks like a 4K resolution.
Yes, that's correct. High resolution.
Even from here,
No,
I gotta
it's like
say,
giving users the
the
ability to
dash or the only screen on the Model 3 looks like something like a 4K resolution. I'd compare it with a Retina display or possibly better.
I check r/Tesla Motors. I've been posting to Tesla Motors like all night. Really? Yeah, that's all I've been doing. And so go check out. There's a bunch of video posts. It's so cool. Yeah, it's funny. It's like the community like.
So this one is
Hold on.
with the 19-inch wheel.
Okay. Oh, I did. Okay, I figured out how to get the.
That's a good way to put it. What's your name, man?
I'll get the door handle with the flash the next time around.
What do you do for Tesla? I'm an intern in outbound logistics.
Waiting for our next car to show up.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Air conditioning is going to be the same as the Model S, guys.
Oh, yeah, they can probably.
I really want to see that center console go, the center screen. That's piquing my interest, and I'll ask Is there any way we could see the charge ports?
It's gonna ask the driver. It's gonna ask the driver to see what it's all in there.
This time.
Request. They wanted to see if you can open up the back trunk. Can you open up the trunk?
We haven't been opening. Yeah, we haven't been opening chunks.
Okay, no choice. They just want to get people going through. We're the ones making the articles. I'll go the other side.
Oh, can you?
Oh, okay.
Go through this side.
All right.
I think I saw the trunk.
Oh wow! Holy crap! This is spacious. Oh man, I love this.
You got it? Oh, that's a lot.
I gotta shut off the flash, guys.
Thank you.
You got your seatbelts there, all right, guys?
Oh wait, hold on.
Sure, hold on. We are getting it.
Pretty huge. Welcome to Model 3.
Okay, so hold on, guys. Seatbelts. I'm talking about live stream.
Yep. All right. We are seatbelts. Strap in.
Okay. That's the center screen. That's the only screen you have.
That's the screen right there.
We have glass roof.
Glass roof.
And light on top there.
Oh
Seems
wow.
actually pretty spacious for you guys, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
much better vents in the back seat than the Model S.
So what battery pack do we have here?
I don't know what is in this one. I can't tell.
Let's look at the side here.
Oh, 84. Ooh, okay.
So is this a standard or long range?
They put the instrument cluster into here, very close to where it's. See?
Much higher quality armrest or door than the Model S.
So the autopilot is going to be on that as well.
Yeah, everything is on this,
On this
one
space.
single screen.
Okay, so there's no head-up displays or
The power meter
You know
there.
what? I really like how they segregated the screen around.
yeah, and then they divide it. Yeah.
Now
Pretty
this,
nice.
of course, has the backup camera. Can you leave the backup camera on while you're driving as well?
Oh wow,
Oh wow,
that looks
that's
good, right?
huge.
That's HD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not this. Okay.
I mean, it's a little more limited with the camera and screens, but
Yeah, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, realistically,
Yeah.
you're obviously going to get, you have two displays and everything else in
Yeah.
S and X, so that's different.
This one? Oh, sure. Okay, so we have cup holder here.
they got these beautiful dome lights right in the middle. They even have hooks for hanging your dry cleaning.
Lots of space here.
Finally.
Finally.
And do we have cup holders? Do we have cup holders?
Two cup holders in the front.
Nothing in the back.
We have here.
Oh, we got an armrest.
Is this one also?
Armrest.
Oh, finally, there's lots of space here. Wow.
So we have.
Oh, they actually made it open?
Yes, they do.
Are you
sorry.
kidding? Oh,
Lots
that's
of
okay.
space.
No,
The S and X misses it. Okay.
And they got door pockets.
There will
Door
probably be
pockets.
Some acceleration soon.
Door pockets.
But yes, that's a lot, like good utilization of the speed. I mean, sorry, of the space.
Huge vents. 2 USB ports.
I know what you're thinking, right?
That screen is just, that is a beautiful screen. I just wish they integrated it a little better.
Could we close all the windows?
Sure.
I want to hear the noise level.
You can close on your side.
Okay.
You guys, are you good back there?
Oh yeah, we're good.
If you can close all the windows, I want to hear the
Yeah, we are good.
Yes, okay, so how many cup holders in the front?
pretty good. And also the interior quality.
2.
2?
Is
So we got at least 4 cup holders plus door pockets, plus the center console here
Yep.
this one seems to be
opens up. This opens up, and there's storage under there. Is there a glove compartment?
Yes, seems like it.
Oh, it's electric.
Glove box.
Oh, glove
yes.
box.
Touch screen.
It's actually
Oh,
pretty spacious, just like
Yeah.
S and X. Yeah. Similar size. The interior.
you know what? This isn't as much of a compromise as I thought it would be.
This interior is much better than Ampere Evo.
Yeah.
And,
And you know what?
It doesn't feel cheap.
By the windows is so cheap in my S, and
Ooh, it even has
my
lights
Vinny's
here.
almost ripped through it.
Yeah.
S
He's
doesn't
not
have
getting through this.
No, this
Light.
is
This is much more durable here.
Yep.
This is also much better design
I
than
think
the S.
the build quality is much.
They don't know what the
Nice.
configuration date is, guys.
Yeah.
Wow, speakers up here.
Yeah, it's still secret.
This is
No, you won't be able to watch a movie on the center screen. That is a legal requirement, guys.
this is actually pretty impressive.
Maybe you can hack it.
Any chance in flipping the radio on for a quick second, or no? No.
No, well, I would have, but
Okay.
I didn't have any signal, so.
Oh, okay.
all right, gotcha.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Appreciate
thank you so
it.
much. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank
Hope you
you.
had fun.
Yep, thank you.
And the back seat is actually easier to get out of than my S.
Got it?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank
How's the ride?
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Much less compromise than I expected.
Good, good. Yeah, we tried to definitely minimize that as much as
I mean, there's still a difference between the S, but it's a lot less of a difference than I thought.
Whoa!
Finally we meet!
Hey, good to meet you, man.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations!
Appreciate it. Yeah, I was just excited I get to see you making a video in person.
Yeah. Did you do the test
I
ride?
did a test drive, yeah.
It's freaking impressive.
It's really good.
How they put so much space, like you have center.
It's a smaller car, but it doesn't feel like it on the inside.
I mean, I tried so many EVs in the past, and they just made it really great.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think of the smoothness?
Ooh, actually, very nice ride. Quiet. They had the windows open, so I had to shut the windows, but it was quiet. But I have to test it on rough Norwegian roads.
Did you guys get a sense of the I actually saw the key fob.
Yeah.
They were like, did y'all see it? We have a picture
No.
of it.
No, it's not
It's a
able to
card,
see.
right?
Yeah. Russell, do you have a picture of that card?
Cool.
We'll show you guys real quick.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna get a look at the key fob right now, guys. Or at least a picture.
Yeah, we were in the
We're gonna take a
We got
picture
we got
of the
a front
picture of
and
the
the
key
back.
fob.
Oh, it's so good. Peter's being a
We're amateurs, but we started a YouTube channel called Tesla Geeks.
Oh.
So we're I just happened to put my hand. We got.
We're amateurs, we're all
We
wearing
found those shirts on the floor.
All right.
We just put them on.
No, but we got like a real HD from the front and the back. It's just like I don't know if they're doing
It's like a
NFC,
card,
but
right?
like it's like a card, yeah. But I know that was the.
She
the
wouldn't
lady-
answer the
She wouldn't
question.
answer the question,
And
but
then we found it.
I
So
opened the glove compartment. Like, what is this?
Oh, it was in the did you yeah, did you see anything?
Guy, we asked him like, hey, can we
I filmed it.
We should post it.
Okay, Jorn filmed the glove compartment, so it might have been in there.
very inconvenient.
Okay.
So
we
you guys
opened
catch
the
this real
glove
quick.
compartment,
All right.
But I'm not sure whether
So there's the card.
The key itself.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It looks like something you put in your wallet.
Yeah. And that's what we're always complaining about. Like,
Problem with
These
like I want to be on
fobs.
a pocket diet. Like I don't want all this stuff in my pocket.
Yeah, I saw something.
Oh, yep.
Sit there with the buttons on it, where you can summon and do.
I saw something similar before. If you remember, the Lexus actually have a key card like that from like in Japan. My ISF have it before. It's similar to that.
Okay.
No buttons on it, but
This
it
is my.
has
This is like a
mechanical
personal
key.
card that I made for Tesla
That can
stuff.
fit inside, yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to become the next Bjorn in North America. I'm one of the top referrers for the company.
Okay.
Here, let me.
Eat noodles.
My name is Anwar Beck.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Did you know
Tesla Geeks,
for,
guys.
For Europe, did they already announce the first to 20?
With options, I think
The race, no?
I don't know.
You're not doing too much of that anymore.
You had
I don't wanna
15
push
now,
it
right?
Too much because I get so many.
Excuse us, guys. We're gonna
Hey,
kind
you're
of
good.
keep this pathway clear so they can walk behind you.
Christopher, I'm a big fan of your channel, man. I watch it
Oh.
all the time.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Anwar Beck, Tesla Geeks.
Tesla Geeks.
Yes.
How you doing?
Great.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, man. It's awesome to meet everybody at the same
That
place.
car is just. Oh.
Yeah.
I have to test it in Norway.
Oh, you did? Or?
No, I want to test it.
Test it.
Very, very
It's like a
impressive.
Model S Tiguan, and the whole feel of it.
I tried like.
All right, well, that's pretty much everything to see, guys. That's pretty much all we're going to see. They're not going to show us the trunk or charge port, and we got some spy shots of a key card style key fob, which is awesome. Thank you for that. We got the door handles. You'll have to watch my 4K version for a better shot of the door handles. But you press in and pull.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Any chance to get a real quick shot of the charge port? Super quick? No. Okay, no, they won't do it. Oh. For Christ's sake. Hey. Oh, there's.
And there's like a low floor, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. This one's got even more space down there.
There we go. That's huge. That's at least 6 or 7 bodies. That's how I rate my cars.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, if you're not pressed, you can't take it. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we are kind of pressed. Oh, they didn't open the front. No, begging didn't work. Just ignoring the rules and going straight up there is what worked. All right. All right.
It's a very famous.
He found out when Elon tweeted it.
All right. Well, I'm. You know what? That's pretty much all we're going to see now for the Model 3 for tonight. They won't let us, record the trunk or the front or the charge port because we're not actual press. How about that? Unfortunately, or fortunately, I have more journalistic integrity than the press does. Either way, we're going to call it a live stream quit for the night. Might as well just do a quick good night to everybody.
All right.
We got about 2,000 people left right now.
Wow. All right.
So we're all going to say good night.
Awesome. All right. Good night.
Bye. And we're going to...
YouTubers are all here.
We got a lot of us. I mean...
Love Jim's video with the cucumbers.
I
died laughing.
That's the most funny part.
Bjorn plus cucumbers. I'm getting worried here.
Oh, come on. You just saw it on the video. Yeah.
I know. Okay, so good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Once this is done processing, tonight's live stream will be available for all of you to watch, and I will get the 4K, the great copy, all smushed together and uploaded for you guys all. I got the 4K copy is currently about 120 gigs, so I think I'm going to camp outside my kids' school when I get home because they got 100 megabit symmetrical fiber on Wi-Fi. So I'm going to keep pushing for some more information because the event actually went a lot quicker than I anticipated. I actually don't have to leave for another 35 minutes. No, I'm not kidding. I have a 128 gigabyte memory card that has about 5 minutes worth of space left on it. And I'll do a full copy of everything, and then I'll also do a edited copy. So I'm just going to try and get you as much as I can. The short version and the long version. So once everything's processed, please post your questions on the Model 3 videos. My email address, well, actually, no, if you guys can keep it just to the videos. And again, if you're looking to buy a Model S or a Model X to help me keep getting to these events, contact me. My email address is on all my videos, as is my phone number. Call me or email me, and I'll give you my referral code, and I'll also post it in my description boxes of future videos. You can get a $1,000 discount on a Model S or X plus unlimited supercharging for the length of your ownership, and that will help me get to the next event. Or I'm hoping to come back again for the Tesla Semi debut, which is coming up in September. There's not much time left, so if you are planning on skipping the Model 3 and going for the Model S or the X, please, I ask you, if you find my videos helpful, help me get to the next event and use my referral code, save $1,000 and get unlimited supercharging while you're at it. So they will be inviting, just a couple last questions. Yeah, wait, I tried getting the front. I really wanted to see that charge port, but I have a feeling that these charge ports are still going to be about the same as the Model S, at least here for the time being.
This interview Bjorn was good.
Holy crap.
Let's get into a good light over here.
Oh, it's back working again. Someone tried calling in. So I'm just going to have to call it quits for the night, but I'm not begging, but if you are purchasing, please consider using my referral link. If you have found that I have helped you guys in the course of your Tesla purchase, grazie to you all, and have a great night. And if notifications would disappear, I could hit the finish button. Oh.
I only used to be my favorite.